It's What's Up and About on a Thursday morning. Welcome back. The most important person in the scheme of things here, Chef Mide, is already on her way. I'm just kidding. Chef Mide, your shakshuka is getting. I love what you are doing, what you're cooking now. AKA, my own, for me, it's just me shy, that's what I'm seeing. And Chef Mide has already said that she will indulge me.
I got you,
She said, Badamoa.
Badamoa, yeah.
Mary, Rume, how you guys doing?
Hello, I'm
All right,
Hello,
so quite interesting stuff here. It's been trending and it's been making the news online, and because of a number of issues that are linked to it, so not just because of the personalities involved, right? There's that, it's not even today, you know. Okay, so let me use an iPhone, right?
Yes, I do.
So there's something about, it's not new, everybody knows, iPhone users.
Not too proud. Not me,
it's become, in Nigeria, it's a status symbol, right? The level of iPhone you use, and then people now, so when you snap selfie videos, you know, the cameras on the back of your phone can determine the level. Do you know the funny thing here? It's how much of a different person from I am from outside, and I know Mary is that kind of a person, because if my own is a 5 and you come and meet me, I'll tell you it's 2. I'm serious. Like there's that pressure from society to want to show more than who you are, or to maybe it's now a case of oppressing your fellow. Because now what happens is this: there's this refurbished iPhone XR. What they do is that they refurbish it and then put an iPhone 17 Pro Max case on it, and then they even seal it. Not even like, you know, when there's a refurbished phone, you just buy it maybe off the pack and maybe just a nylon covering. It's well sealed like original.
In the pack.
In the pack, which by the way, is you are liable to prosecution or something. Like it's a crime normally. If Apple should catch you. Now these things are imported from China, as it were, and I know this guy Blord came up and he's selling his own for 450, and then VDM goes to China and says, oh, my own is 250 or something about that. This guy, his profit or his margin is too much.
So VDM is also selling this?
Yeah, he has his own, he has his supplier and everything, and so that battle ensues between both of them, you know, and then it brings the, and then you see there's now this trend that the freeze and people started, they start putting their phones in water to prove that it's the original iPhone 17. A lot of celebrities will just come by, hey, all of now they talk say my own will be original. And nobody they talk say your own original or not. You put inside water. And why is there a need? Is it because you want to oppress? Is it because you want to be seen as big? Why is there that need to, I don't know, to feel big?
Well, I think for me, I hear what you say, and some people obviously feel that pressure, but I don't think society should, give you any sort of pressure to buy something. And the funny thing is, we're talking about iPhone today, but it didn't start from that. It didn't start from phones. It started from cars. If we're being honest, you see a car. Yes, you see a car, and then they refurbish the car. They can put a case, but it's an old model. That's the engine, and all of that. Now we're just seeing it coming into phones, and I know I saw a video of Nkechi Blessing, dipping her phone in water, and then this whole case has been going back and forth. But to be honest, I think for some people, I personally use an iPhone, and that's because I love to use an iPhone. My laptop is Apple. I just like being in that ecosystem because I can easily move things around. But if I was using an Android phone, having to send it to my laptop would be an issue. But to be honest, I don't think anybody should feel pressured to buy anything. And it's okay. It's okay if you even have to buy a refurbished phone, but don't lie about it. And I think that's the problem. Don't lie that my phone is iPhone 17, and then we know that your phone is an XR. Why
XR is 10.5.
Why are you lying? Why 7? Do you look at the disparity?
6.5 iPhones. Mary, you see, so it's that. So there are two things that involve. You sell also. There's that. So the discussion also came about profit of margin. Like, when is profit too much on something? So that was also another place people looked at. When is profit too much?
So
you also sell,
and
I know.
Frank with you, it's difficult for a seller in Nigeria to create a balance. I'll tell you why. So I know you, because you know me. I'm selling something, and I feel a reasonable price margin, at least a profit margin rather, is 20%. So I put 20% on it. You see that same item on Instagram. I know that person put an 80% margin on it, but you believe that the one on Instagram is of better value because it costs a lot more.
Okay.
So for me to be able to break even, I have to increase my profit margin. Yet, because I will feel uncomfortable to make it 80, I probably take it up to say 40
or 60.
Yet, you are still doubting the quality. But guess what? You get more customers because your price is higher. They feel okay, and maybe ours is a bit cheaper, but it's still the same quality. But when you are putting a reasonable price margin, it's a problem.
I think that
you might not even sell anything.
Yeah. I think that begs the question to value, and why a lot of people associate money to value.
I wanted to clarify something. Are you saying? You're saying that the one that's more expensive sells more? Is that what you're saying?
You.
Yeah.
Mike,
because people believe that
it's of better quality. it is unfortunate. See, the kind of person I am. No,
most situations.
See, the kind of person I am, man. What made me even venture into sales and all is because I was always looking for where to get better price. So when somebody tells me, "Oh, I bought this thing for 10 naira," I'm like, I know somewhere I can get it for 3 naira for you.
Wow.
And then the person might say, okay. And then maybe when I come back, you might just put like 1 naira for me for transportation, and I don't. Then I realized, I could make a business out of it because people were buying things expensive. But guess what? If a new person in that space wants to get that kind of thing, they'd rather go for the pricier one, believing that one has. So there's this Nigerian mentality that the more expensive, the better value. But I don't think it's only. I don't even think it's only Nigeria. Did anyone see that banana taped on the wall? It was an art thing, and then I can't remember how much it sold for. And then there are other cases. There are even other cases where you see these people who have been in sales for the longest time. They tell you that if you get something, sometimes it might be your idea, it might be how you package it, it might be something. That one is different. You cannot put value on abstract. You cannot put value on ideas. No, so for instance, I buy one banana, right? And I bought the banana for, say, 2 naira. And I decide to make a smoothie out of it. And I want my own smoothie to be 10 naira. Even though I'm making 80% profit, but that's because there's an idea. I've packaged it. Yes. But for some people now, maybe I'm selling on Instagram, for instance, and I get this product. I'm deciding that, you know what, with my package, I want a very nice box. I want it to be fancy. Obviously, maybe those I'm adding free delivery. Exactly. Yeah. So I can understand why some people would want to increase their prices, even though it's the same cost. Many of them are not adding this value. It's just people believing that the pricier something is, the more, the more quality. Yes, that's the word. The better quality. The better quality. So you see, and it's not always the case. I'll just say, this is just to help people out there. I look for the best bargain. That doesn't mean that I get the worst product. Exactly. So this is what you do, especially when you are shopping online. You go to e-commerce sites that allow for reviews. It's very important. It's very important. In an e-commerce site, the most important part is reviews. When reviews are there, you go and check them. These are reviews that are from people who have bought those things. So they are major ones. You go. So before I buy something, I've already done the review. So it was a flex for 3 or 4. So I used to have a group of friends, were 3 of us. Not because of they were frugal, but if we got exactly the same thing, the person who got to the lowest was the don. That's nice. Because let me tell you, Donald Trump put up a book. There's one of his earlier books where he spoke about that he went into a market, supermarket, and this was Donald Trump, a billionaire before he became the president. This was in the 80s. One of his biggest books. This was before he collaborated with Kiyosaki. He said he wanted to buy an item, and the item was $10. And then he said, I want to buy 10, which is $100. He said, but I'm not going to pay you $100 because I'm buying 10, I'm going to pay you 85. And the woman said, you are a billionaire. How can you want to cheat me? He said, look, the reason I became a billionaire was because I know how to negotiate and get the best value for what I want. I want to add something. And that's why I'm a billionaire. I want to add something. Let me plug you guys. So I personally, I really don't go to supermarkets as much. Instead, I go to Lagos Island, and that's where I buy all of my things. And it's way cheaper compared to when you go to supermarkets or when you have to buy it on Instagram. So you know something sometimes funny? Just look at the best bargain. Sometimes you can even get good bargains in supermarkets. Sense. Really? Sense. See, well, anyway. We'll take a time out now. Really Stay with us. Let's know what you think. We will be back at the top of the hour.